So guys, what's going on? I hope you're all well. So a lot of people have messaged me and said, do I believe that Al Haymon is freezing out Terence Crawford because he wants Terence Crawford to sign with him? Now, this is obviously an ongoing debate about, you know, what Al Haymon's doing to Terence Crawford and how he's freezing him out. Now, do I believe that Al Haymon is freezing out Terence Crawford? Possibly, because he's got all the welterweight fighters and he doesn't need Terence Crawford in order to make big fights. I made a video saying Al Haymon needs to be praised because, you know, he's made Pacquiao v Thurman, he's making Spence v Porter, you know, he's made some big fights. So Al Haymon really needs to be praised for the job he's doing. He's making some big fights and making some very exciting fight for the fans. So we can't really blame the guy that's done all of that and made all those big fights, because we're all excited about those fights, let's be honest. Yes, it's not the fight in the welterweight division we would like to see, but nevertheless, it's still good fights and it's still fights that we'll watch. Now, in terms of freezing out Terence Crawford, I think Al Haymon knows that Terence Crawford isn't a big name. He knows that Bob Arum and Terence Crawford are very desperate to get their hands on a PBC fighter. And Al Haymon knows that Terence Crawford is a great fighter. Now, why give Terence Crawford a leg up? He knows that Terence Crawford has a good chance, apart from probably Spence, who would give him a very tough fight where he'd be a big favourite to win. Crawford would, against Garcia, against Porter, against all of those guys. Crawford would probably be a favourite. Now, he's thinking, I don't want to get my guys beat. Let me fight amongst each other. And then when the fight between, you know, whoever comes out the winner, whoever's like that you were saying, the PBC welterweight tournament that a lot of you keep talking about, whoever comes out on top in that tournament, the fight will be so big, and hopefully that Al Haymon's probably hoping it's Spence or even Pacquiao for that matter, because, you know, Pacquiao's obviously a big name, big draw, you know, Hall of Famer. But Pacquiao and Spence, most people probably think would have a fight, you know, to fight off for Terence Crawford if they're able to be successful in their fights, which is no easy fight. Especially Pacquiao. He's in a tough one against Thurman. But Spence, if Spence comes out on top and is the winner, what they're hoping is they can do a fight for the undisputed. The problem the fight's going to have, it's not going to be no 50-50 fight, because Errol Spence is going to have probably 3 of the 4 major belts. And Errol Spence is also have gone through a lot. His resume is going to be looking thick, where Terence Crawford's resume is going to be looking quite weak in comparison. And I don't think he's going to be able to take 50-50 in that fight, because Spence will have all of the belts apart from one. So I think it's going to be very intriguing to see how that plays out, because I don't know whether Crawford would say, no, I want 50-50 or no fight. If that happens, then we may not get a fight. Because right now, we've just got a problem with them being both on the other side of the street. If egos come into it, we may even have a problem in making that fight from a financial point of view, because Spence might say, I've got more of the belts, I want more than 50%. And then he might want 60, you know, 60-40, and we might not ever get a fight. So it's going to be difficult to make that fight, I think. I think right now we've just got a difficulty both teams working together. I think once both teams start working together, then they're going to have to negotiate a deal, which is not going to be easy. But yeah, guys, what do you guys think? I don't particularly think Al Haymon is freezing out Terence Crawford. I just think he's basically fighting his fighters amongst each other because it's easier to make. He doesn't want to go through a hassle for a fight that's not that lucrative, really. Why? There's no point. Mayweather Pacquiao is very lucrative, so the fight had to happen, so they had to work together. This fight's not lucrative, so why work together? But yeah, guys, leave your thoughts, Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.